MICT CETA is responsible for skills development in the advertising, film and electronic media, electronics, information technology and telecommunications sectors. Let us look at a few stakeholders in the information technology and telecommunications sectors who have partnered with the MICT CETA. The Innovation Hub was appointed as a MICT CETA Center of Excellence due to their successful skills development program called Coach Lab that is committed to the development of a diverse skill space including ICT and media.
The Innovation Hub gives us the opportunity to assist graduates to bridge the gap between being a student and entering the business world and grow future leaders. During the Coach Lab program, students get practical exposure to our very specific industry, preparing them for the future career at EPUs.
I was studying towards my national diploma in software development when my lecturer told me about the Coach Lab program at the Innovation Hub. So he told me that you have to be registered for BTech in order for them to accept you if you meet the requirements. So that's when I decided to enroll for BTech, and yeah, I applied and they took me.
The program aims to instill business principles and the value of innovative and entrepreneurial thinking amongst the participating youth through mentorship by program partners. Learners are taught to become work-ready so that they can be in a position to start their own businesses. Over 200 MICT CETA learners have gone through this program over the last 5 years.
The students work with practical everyday business scenarios with real clients in a protective environment. They get real-life business exposure and not only the generic exposure that the university can give them.
It's a variety of skills that we learn there. You don't just focus on what you studied, you focus on broad things like IT-related things. So I feel that I'm ready to tackle the workplace.
So this experience means the most to me because it also grants me the opportunity to pay off my fees with the assistance from the program. So my parents never got to pay for my fees this year. That was the biggest contribution that this program had for me.
We can identify good candidates for future employment and future leadership since they actually work with us on projects and are being mentored by our own employees.
I currently mentor the 2016 Coach Lab students. What that entails is that we give them one-on-one sessions. When they give them presentations to give them guidelines of what they did right and what they did wrong.
I'm a mentor of the Coach Lab program. I got this opportunity through our previous project managers who actually just approached me and asked, would you like to take part? And it was something that I felt that I could really do because I went through the program, I experienced what had happened, and I saw the growth in myself. And I believe through that mentorship that I'm currently offering, it helps me to also help students understand that you can do this, it is doable, nothing is impossible.
It was a jump start. I think I skipped 3 steps that other people have to go through. I got to work with big companies that are very recognized in the industry, and I'm fortunate enough to potentially work for one of them.
They are ready for the work industry from Coach Lab. They become what we would say a diamond in the rough in the beginning. Towards the end, they actually are a diamond, perfectly shined and shaped.
The Joburg Center for Software Engineering, JCSE, is a 3-way partnership between government, academia and industry. Based at Wits University, the JCSE is multifaceted with various programs positioned as a focal point facility for the software development industry of South Africa and the rest of the continent.
Our mission is really to support the local ICT industry in various ways. One of those ways is in developing skills for the sector, and we are working very closely with the industry sector, the MICT CETA, to try to promote digital innovation and digital skills within our economy. Our specific program, which is the Coach Lab, which we do in combination with the Innovation Hub in Pretoria, sponsored by MICT CETA, and it's about leadership development within the ICT industry. People learn soft skills, so it's a soft skills, and then they work with an industry coach to help to get the hard industry skills.
So the first program that I'm involved with is the Coach Lab. where we take postgrads, we run them through a year of leadership training, and at the end of that year we find that they're very skilled to go and enter the marketplace.
We begin with project management because you need to be able to manage yourself, to be able to manage a project, to be able to be organized and to be able to plan.
The students who come into the program, they're expected to work on real-world projects, and these projects are typically those for NGOs, for corporates, etc., where we try and develop their skills and at the same time provide some software that benefits society.
So we'll be given a live project to deal with, where we'll be dealing with literally, we need to come up with a budget, work within that budget, we're given a time frame.
The students have benefited tremendously because one of the hardest things in the world of work is to start work with some experience. So most of our programs are experientially based. People learn by doing, and by doing they're building their CV.
It's development for myself. I get to learn so much and I still get experience and I still get the diploma.
The JCSE was adopted as a center of excellence for their research capacity. They are currently engaged with the ICT CETA to map and align all the sector occupations to the Organizing Framework of Occupations, OFO, that will be developed into an OFO booklet.
We feel that we play a very important role going forward, both in creating the skills that are going to fuel the digital economy of South Africa, Africa, and the world, and how we'll also promote new thinking, new ideas in the digital ecosystem.
In 2016, Huawei's training facility embarked on a journey with the ICT CETA to transfer much-needed skills and share the next generation of telecommunications technology expertise with interns who are either graduate students or college students.
The relationship that Huawei has got with ICT CETA is important because CETA is responsible for skills development in South Africa. The reason behind it was that Huawei has identified that there's a gap in the market where Huawei customers, like your operators, they need some engineers and some technicians, and these technicians require certain ICT skills.
There isn't any formal institution whereby they would offer such training. Normally what would happen is colleges would offer it as a module, but not as a whole curriculum.
I mentor graduates and I help them learn how the processes network and how to understand the system and work on the system.
We also offer intern courses on project management, where we have a few of our interns that fall under the PMO department that are into buying, supply chain.
I've learned how to track a project from initiation till to the end.
The speed of learning is really fast because you enjoy every day.
Huawei has provided FTTH, fiber to the home training to over 100 interns.
What I've learned while I'm in Huawei, I learned how to connect the fiber, the full connection of fiber from the manhole to the home, something such as a splicing and also ATP connection and manhole connection and to the ONT.
Once a week, Huawei's learning services provide specialized training to interns on data networking and access networking.
Huawei is not only investing in itself, it's investing in the whole ICT industry as a whole, whereby we upskill fresh graduates from colleges or varsities and giving them the necessary skills so that they can be employable.
Going forward, I know that the skills that I've learned here, I'm bound to start projects outside, that will also benefit not only my family, but the community at large.
I see myself growing in this company. I see myself becoming a project manager one day.
The program aims to assist graduate students to bridge the gap between an inexperienced individual to one who is fully qualified and is employable.
They will also get certification to say they've been on the program, and these certificates are actually recognized industry-wide to say they've been with Huawei and they've also worked with ICT CETA.
I can say I am grateful for the chance, the opportunity they gave me for this internship.
I started a new thing That makes me happy, so it makes me very excited.
It's a life-changing opportunity.
The ICT sector is one of the fastest growing economic sectors in South Africa. And by addressing skills shortage and development in this sector, it is accelerating in bridging the digital divide, especially in rural areas.